Welcome to Cape Town. Can I get an indication this is your first time in Cape Town?
This is Africa. If we want to talk about future skills, talk about how to plant food with no water. That's the future skill Africans need.
My name is Guy Midgley. I'm a professor and director of the School for Climate Studies at Stellenbosch University, and I've been working in the field of climate change for more than 30 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Tamila Shabalala. I work for the City of Cape Town in the Sustainable Energy Markets Department. I lead the Energy Poverty Alleviation team.
Hi, good morning. My name is Albie Lester. I'm the Special Advisor to the Premier and to the Western Cape Government, and I've been in the energy sector for the last 25 years.
Good morning, colleagues. My name is Bertram Larison. I'm the Deputy Director General for Education in the Western Cape, responsible for curriculum and assessment management in the province, and I've heard that theme coming through quite clearly this morning.
Thank you very much. So that's your panel members for this session.
Thank you to everyone. So good day everyone. My name is Jumali Abubakar. I'm a proud graduate of the Conservation Leadership Project. I'm honored to be here today as a youth representative. I would like to thank the Western Cape Environmental Education Forum for allowing me to be here, to be part of such an event where it's bringing together so many amazing organizations and doing so much great work.
You can buy one. This one is a mobile lattice one that you just it folds down and it pulls up. It's a very nice concept, very easy to carry around. But you don't need large amount of money as well for that. You can also use material. You can use a desk, all right? You can use a couch, anything even in your house. Look at the back of a chair, as long as the kids don't see you. But you can use simple things like this. This is a thunder stick. That you can do something as simple as this to create thunder. You can get rain sticks. Okay? Something as simple as that to create sound. Okay, and then you can use a bubble gun. Okay, so you're dying to use a bubble gun. Okay, just feel like you're under the sea. Okay, so these simple things you can get them anywhere. Flea markets, these were bought at flea markets, this was bought at the Chinese store. But those are the type of things that add to your...
I like to run until I fell off my chair!
You're always drinking too much.
Ah, shut up! Shut up! Right, so this is just one way we can use puppets for gender-based violence.
The Sustainable Schools program was developed by Nature Connect to tackle these barriers head-on, to equip teachers with the knowledge, resources and skills to support to embed sustainability into their schools. On a mission to advance education for sustainable development, we have taken a three-pronged approach: to enhance nature-based experiential learning, to offer opportunities to teachers for further training and personalized coaching, and to scale the support and our impact through digital innovation.
Has everyone seen a VR goggle before? Okay, great. It's an artificial computer-generated environment, so you step into this world, you feel like you're there. If anyone has ever used a VR before, we will be exhibiting at the end of the day as well. We will have the VR, so after I'm done speaking and you're interested, you're welcome to come by and see what it looks like. And it simulates real or imagined environments where users can interact with elements.
Networks, flora and partnerships are essential drivers of progress. Drawing from Vygotsky's idea that learning is a social process, professionals engage and develop through networks, flora and partnerships. And then at Nature Connect, these performances are essential in our daily work.
So for those of you who don't know, what's currently happening is that they will be able to discuss some of the topics that they've been discussing. Obviously, when we do this during our actual sessions, it's obviously more lengthy. This is just a simulation and just an example.
We have invested cumulatively over 4.1 trillion on sustainability initiatives, and that proves our commitment to sustainability.
This all seems very nice on paper, however, we are aware of your carbon footprint. We are aware that you are a country that is very big on fast fashion, on weapons production. So does that not contradict your stance or your efforts to address the climate crisis, as you said, as one of the biggest actors?
South Africa remains committed to a future where climate action delivers both sustainability and social justice. We cannot separate environmental responsibility from human well-being. Our discussions here must reflect not only the urgency of reducing emissions, but also the moral duty to safeguard livelihoods, improve air quality and protect health. We urge this Assembly to act decisively, inclusively and fairly, ensuring that the transition to a greener world is truly a just transition for all.
Next year we're going for the local government elections. So what we are trying to do is trying to see what the youth wants and how can we transfer information for the youth in order for them to engage.
I've been able to implement numerous air quality awareness campaigns across the country. So we've done work in the city of Johannesburg with high school learners, also went to Limpopo in the Waterberg Janala in the priority area, so we've done work with mines as well.
Et puis, ce que je vais insister dans la tradition de ces deux tribus-là, l'éducation environnementale était très importante et très efficace.
In this case, environmental education was very important and very effective.
C'est ce qui a fait la réussite de la protection.
It's in fact what inspired the protection.
Can compare over time, number one. Number two, if a new educator walks in and they pick up the file of a school, they can pick up the nuances of that school. They can see the group dynamics of the group they're going to work with. They're not starting from scratch. The relationship has been built for 5 or 10 years. If someone new comes in, they just need to pick up and take it further. So that's why we do activity reports. But that's more about the numbers, to be honest.
I have great pleasure in this plenary session this morning to introduce our keynote speaker. And we were very excited when we issued an invitation to Jonas when he said, I'd love to come. So a huge welcome. We are so excited to welcome you into the Eeasa network.
Thank you for the introduction. Just a bit to frame my own work. A lot of this has been said. I think it's important to stress that I have no claim to practice fame. I never got out of university. One day I hope I will, but my access to the real world is through my research, through meeting lots of good people. But I have no strong background in teaching, and I'm besides my own, at higher education. So I'm humble towards the practices that I meet and try to understand, and I'm not trying to dictate anything. So my work today will also be try to open up discussions and trying to also present some of the work we do in my research group.
We are going to present to you at least what we call the models of hope, because we have tried and tested these models over a period of time. It's a trial and error thing as you go along. Those that are working in networks, you would know you are trying, and and you find all those descriptions that Jonas was mentioning there, where there is prescribed quality, which we're looking for the future as we are doing that. There's also experienced quality.
You can read up on our socio-economic challenges in South Africa and the inequality that we have. And we take on very difficult tasks that no one wants to be involved with or involved in. We have cases where some of our schools might have been overrun by issues related to gangsterism, just by nature of the socio-economic context where some of these schools are located. So we actively engage and we use the environmental education and awareness work that we do jointly with them to take back these schools or to reclaim these schools.
We were formulated in 2023, and as our cluster, our main goal was essentially to break in terms of the key aim for us was that we wanted to break the silo mentality, as Kutana also alluded to, wherein you found that sandbox would go into a school, perform a program. The following day, another organization was in the very same school doing the very same program. It became an issue for the Department of Education because then we were duplicating, and they then requested that we try and work together so that when we went into schools, we didn't have all these complications that would come about.
We are reaching X amount of schools, X amount of people in X amount of wards. With 2 people in my team, give me money for posts or give me money for a project. So, and you can only do that. You can only fight this battle with stats. With our smart driver program, because we monitor each driver 3 months before training and 18 months after, I can say, this is the CO2 emissions that we're saving. This is the fuel we're saving. This is the rand value.
The book documents, for those of you who haven't opened it and seen it, it documents each organization, the contact details, as well as what offerings we have. So you can actually see who works in what space, what grades do they work with, do they work with adults. You can also see what themes they work with. Do they work with climate change? Do they work with other things? Just to set that picture for how we can then see, can we collaborate with one another.
The Secretariat has informed me to remind everyone that the 2027-2028 conferences are now open to receive conference bids. So please submit your proposals to host via the Secretariat.